Hello and welcome back. Hope you're good, doing well. Hopefully you can hear my voice. Voice is there. Okay, so welcome back everyone. Hope you're good, doing well. So we are having weekly market outlook for 29 January to 2 February. So let's look at the previous week setup. We had some setup over there. So Ethereum hit the target. We were expecting it to hit the floor, so we can see that Ethereum tagged the lows. And yes, I have updated that. So we had a couple of short-term opportunities like euro. Last week we were talking about that opportunity, euro to hit that floor. So we got a couple of movements on the euro back within this area. So went lower, went back, then again went lower. So it is at the floor right now. And that was the updated chart. So we hit the floor, went lower. That was the trade which we were talking about last week in the weekly market outlook. Okay, so and we were expecting similar move on the Australian dollar, if you remember that, and we got that move. Okay, but we haven't tested that floor yet. So we have got a couple of sell-off over there, and euro went lower all the way. Australian dollar still struggling at around 66 right now. All right, and they gave a couple of short-term sell opportunities from that top. Okay, and we were expecting it to hit the floor like the XY went higher. Okay, so that was the updated chart. So it didn't hit exactly that floor or break below that floor which we were anticipating or talking about last week in the weekly market outlook. Okay, so dollar yen gonna be a chart to watch during this week, specifically after the Fed rate this year. So we may not get sell off on the dollar yen, for a quick all the way back to that low before the. I mean, it is a chart to watch specifically after the Fed rate this year. All right, so 4-hour time frame opportunity is just simply setting up over there on dollar yen, or longer term drop is setting up over there. Okay, so this is what we were talking about. DXY to go for another leg higher last week. Okay, it went higher, then draw from that top. All right, so this is what this is what you are watching, by the way. Okay, on the dollar yen. So after the Fed rate this yen, so it is correcting back to that low, back to that high, and setting up for a breakout. So we clearly can see that dollar Chinese yuan is correcting back and setting up for a breakdown to the downside. So the important point here is that the People Bank of China is setting up reference rate at 7.10. okay, so 7.10, the recent one, the updated one. Last time 7.11, but now they are setting at 7.10. So which is a very good sign that dollar is heading towards that. All right, and if dollar hit that 7.10 or 11 mark, then obviously we're gonna have a drop on dollar yen as well. So actually you're looking for dollar Chinese yuan as a reference rate for other dollar pairs to move. Hopefully you got my point. Okay, so this is what we have spoken about that last week. So you are looking that to continue to keep tracking lower. Okay, and euro was a buy from that floor for short term 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, all right, depending on your risk tolerance. And after the Fed rate decision, we may see another leg higher all the way back to that high. Okay, but that's secondary. Right now, we are having some, dovish talks from the ECB, and they are saying that they are open to cut the interest rate. And if so, then obviously we're going to see some pressure on the euro. Okay, if I'm going to look at that Twitter, notifications which I got earlier, news, was that the Casimiri more likely to cut rates in June than April. Okay, so they are delaying, simply saying that they're gonna cut, but not now. All right, before that there was a pressure on the ECB. Market was building pressure that March cut is possible. All right, and March April cut is possible, but now they are saying that no chance for that, and June, so just delaying. Okay, but it depends on the market, how market is going to perceive that. It is market which is going to price in aggressive rate cuts. If so, then the euro gonna be a sell opportunity. All right, specifically the sell opportunity gonna be on euro yen. All right, so euro yen, as we know that the ECB gonna cut, and Bank of Japan still under pressure to change its policy. All right, so big aggressive run to the downside for longer term gonna appear over there on the euro yen. So rate cuts are coming from the ECB. All right, that's causing the euro to go down right now. All right, and it's also pushing lower euro Australian dollar and euro New Zealand dollar. If you remember, I have spoken about that. We are going to see one more leg lower on those charts. Okay, so they are nicely heading lower already. Okay, so last week we have spoken about that, these charts to go down, and they are simply heading lower. Okay, the charts you need to catch is this. Okay, so pound Australian dollar still lagging, pound New Zealand dollar is lagging, so these charts can be caught for these sell opportunities. So hopefully you understand that what's happening. All right, so what ECB did not so they tried to remain hawkish in the previous week. All right, so they tried to remain hawkish, and which caused euro to slightly drag lower first and then go higher after we have got some hawkish comment from the ECB next day. So hopefully you understand that. All right, so that's causing the euro to go down right now. All right, this one more leg is just simply appearing over there, which I think I have updated already over there. All right, so pound was a short-term buy opportunity for short-term in our group. All right, so we were expecting that 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, or at least 1-to-2. So that was a short-term good buy opportunity. Yeah, so we had that target, hit that. So I usually share those charts later on. Yeah, so because very short-term trades, lower time frame trades. So if you want to catch those, then you have to be a paid member if you're looking to catch those short-term trades, guys, simply. All right, so similar trade appeared over there on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar for 3-minute time frames. Okay, so we had that short-term one more up leg appeared over there. All right, so similar trade happening was on the downside on the New Zealand dollar, and that was really good. It went even lower than the 1.5 risk-reward ratio, which we were expecting. Yeah, so it dragged more lower than that. So yeah, so euro went higher after the ECB next day. Hawkish commentary from the ECB officials. They were saying that they were hawkish, they were not dovish, caused that move to happen. All right, the first day, ECB day, it went lower. The next day they tried to calm the market that they are hawkish. All right, and now we can see that they are trying to say that interest rate cut is coming. All right, which is causing the euro to drag for one more leg lower. So why we are anticipating another leg higher on the euro dollar? All right, so similar story we're gonna have from the Fed. Fed is also gonna say similar thing. All right, so Fed is also going to play similar story. Yeah, so they are also facing the same situation. Inflation is falling, interest rates are higher for longer, and they also going to say that they are going to cut. All right, dovish. So we can expect Fed to be dovish too. So that's why we can see that weaknesses on the dollar. So yeah, so that chart. So yeah, but short-term trades appeared over there nicely as shown already. Okay, so short-term trades, I guess I have already shown the euro chart on lower time frame. Not euro, right? Yeah, so the Australian and then the New Zealand dollar and pound dollar chart. Yeah, but euro was moving very, very aggressively to the downside, was leading us that the dollar was set to gain. So all right, so this buy opportunity is still not ready. Okay, so I mean, don't just simply go and start buying over there at current price at this area. Okay, watch price action, like it has already given you a in the previous weekly market outlook. I have spoken about that one more leg lower, and again we can get buying within these areas. All right, so both moves happen. So it went lower, went down, right, and slightly went higher, then again dragging lower. So market is actually waiting for the Fed rate decision. Okay, market is waiting for that decision to go over, and once that decision gonna pass, market will start thinking about the rate cut. Okay, and start pricing in who is going to cut the interest rate first and aggressively than the others. All right, so ECB or the Fed. And based on that, market gonna move. So dollar is a longer term. Dollar gonna be a longer term, sell story specifically, against the commodities. All right. So I mean, yeah, it's not so easy. Yeah. So saying that the dollar gonna be a sell story against the commodities. Yeah, because commodities also gonna stay under pressure because of the slower growth. So there are going to be multiple factors which can drive the commodities. It's not that simple that interest rate cut going to drive the commodities higher. Yeah, so there you also need demand on commodities. Yeah, so slower growth also going to damp up the commodities demand. So multiple factors are there which can not drive the commodities aggressively higher. So need to keep that thing in mind. All right, so short term, yeah, that there is the sell opportunity which I was talking about on the euro. All right, so that was I guess on Friday. Yeah, so was dropping and went lower nicely before the market closed. Market closed to the downside. So that trade appeared over there nicely. So on euro dollar. Okay, so we are having very much similar market analysis like we had last week. All right, so bonds are simply a buy story. Explained that last week. Inflation inflation is falling, causing the yields to drop. All right, and bonds to go higher simply. All right, and this T bond features is setting up for short-term buy opportunity. I guess I had that update over there. All right, so one-on-one risk-reward ratio, was setting up over there for short-term within these areas to go back up. Okay, we had that one more leg higher from this area. All right, but still it is setting up for breakout and go higher. Okay, so this is going to be the target for medium term. Short term target going to be this area. As I said that People Bank of China is saying that is setting the reference rate at 7.10. Okay, which is a sign for you to look for dollar to go in next in specifically after the Fed rate decision. Okay, so we may see sell off on the dollar after the Fed rate decision. So dollar is not falling because market knows that Fed is coming, and they may surprise the market and again can say that higher for longer. Okay, which is going to be a bullish story. So as shown in the last weekly market outlook, yield inflation is way below, all right, which is not making sense yields to remain higher for longer. All right, so yields going to go down, rates going to go down towards the inflation, and bonds going to be a buy opportunity. So So short-term target was that, all right? So still gonna be a same trade, already moved away this target, and medium-term target, short-term, medium-term, depends on you, what kind of trade you are looking. Okay, so targets are already shown over there. So it's gonna be a buy story or drop on the US 10-year yield, all right, and dollar to go down. So similar story, and the XY to fall too, all the way back to this previous low, all right? So last week we have spoken about that. Still possible, another leg, yeah, so this is what we are expecting, and one more leg was possible, all right? So short-term buy opportunity was there after, ECB helped us, gave us that move, okay, and then dropped from that top. So similar story is there this week. Now, this is going to be the chart you are simply paying attention for the whole week, specifically after the Fed rate, the CNO, right? So you're paying attention on that, and if we see that the yuan hit the 710, all right, then the dollar yen is also heading towards 140. And we may see some comments from Bank of Japan also, as they are preparing for policy change, all right? Still delaying, but yes, when we're going to see that the other banks are cutting, there's going to be pressure on them to not miss the window, right? So window is closing very fast for BOJ, all right? And euro going to be opposite direction, all right? So dollar yen, so we'll talk about that. Yeah, this is the chart you're watching after the Fed rate, the CN. After the Fed rate, the CN. All right. A good chart to watch after the Fed rate, the CN. Okay, your indication gonna be this. This is the chart where you're paying attention to take that trade. If you see that the dollar keeps falling, all right, so they are moving neck on neck. They're moving neck on neck, means that if dollar goes down, you're gonna see that. Dollar also going to go down against the yen, all right? But delayed move can appear over there on dollar yen. Delayed move. So yeah, we are expecting this to take out that low after the Fed rate, the CN, all right? So this will make you you see that we are having a very much similar pattern, guys, all right? Similar formation appeared over there, all right? So we can say that in terms of percentage or terms of pips, the move is very high, extended on the dollar yen, right? Extended on the dollar yen. So or A, and that way, so you can call that A there, right? A, B, and C, all right? So similar A, B, and C, okay? And this is your impulse, all right? And price is just setting up for another leg. So yeah, so again, an A or whatever you want to call that, yeah, on a bigger time frame. And the next leg, you're looking for that next leg to appear over there. Okay, so yeah, so chart to watch specifically after the ECB Fed rate, the CN, okay? And same gonna be here. Yeah, we got short-term sell opportunities. Yeah, so looking for that move to happen. Yeah, short-term buy opportunity appeared over there. Sell appeared over there. Last week we spoken about that in detail. All right. In the weekly market outlook, we were expecting it to go down for short-term. Yeah, same move. Yeah, so this short-term trade appeared over there, shown you on lower time frame, like 3-minute time frame moves. Okay, broken down that low and then reversed. All right, so 1 hour time frame broken down and then again gone back up. So the New Zealand dollar is just trying to push higher. Okay, they are trying to reverse and looking to get back up, and they are waiting for the Fed rate, the CN, simply. All right, and Bitcoin, we spoken about that last week. And if I'm gonna go to the updated time, yeah, this is what we are anticipating. All right, so Bitcoin to at least go up to first target 35, all right, 35k, then 31, that in worst case scenario, 26k, all right, that's possible. Okay, and we have spoken about previously that there is still possibility for another leg higher. Okay, for another, not there, so we still can see another leg higher. Okay, so like that. So we still can see another leg higher. Okay, we still can push that to go that much far away. All right, like that. So what's gonna, as I have explained to you last week, if this goes, back up, right? This goes back up in the previous, weekly market outlook. I have shown you buy opportunities on altcoins. All right, so altcoins, was setting up for a buy opportunity, last week. So we're gonna talk about those altcoins as well. So yeah, so it's going, one more up move will obviously gonna. This is a weekly time frame. All right, so that was the previous weekly market outlook. And before going to look at that, if someone was asking that how to join. Okay, so just simply visit wave-trader.com and check the membership levels. All right, and this is a one time cost to join. So if you are looking for further information, just simply fill that form for further information. So all right, so so let's move on now. Okay, before going to look at the forex, I'm quickly going to look at the crypto, right? And then going to get back to the forex. So on crypto, some, as I have shown you a bigger weekly chart, right? So we are still, we still can see another leg lower. Okay, the chart which I have compared with that is the copper chart. All right, and let's quickly go back. So we still can see that move. All right, this move. So okay, so we were expecting it to go back up. Before we're going to look at that chart, we need to understand this. All right, or this one. All right, so copper led us that Bitcoin is going to go back up. All right, and then after that move, all right, after that move, Bitcoin went up, and now we are expecting Bitcoin to stay sideways for a couple of months, we can say that. All right, and give us that big sideways market. So we can see that the move seems that has started to go down, very much similar like the slow move or like oil aggressive move. We'll see what kind of that weekly wave gonna be. All right, but within that formation, price still can visit within these areas. Okay, 45, 46k, that is still on card. Okay, so that one more up leg means that we still this one more up leg. Okay, so it can break out. So there we need to draw some formation. Okay, now it seems that it is setting up for another breakout. Okay, breakout, and if breakout and continue to keep pushing more higher all the way, yes. All right, bang, let that go. All right, and if we see that the breakout is coming over there, all right, continue to keep dragging lower. So crypto is going more down. All right, so this move, let me pull out a box over there. Okay, so this move will give you a buy opportunity on other altcoins. All right, so specifically the first pair you're gonna watch is the Ethereum will go back up then again. All right, like this, or all the way back to that high. So bullish aggressive breakout on Bitcoin will give you a buy opportunity here. Okay, so let me explain it in a bit more clarity, so that you guys can get the idea what to look for. Ethereum, Bitcoin, all right, so I hope you remember that this previous chart. All right, so we hit the floor, just talked about that at the start. Okay, so we had that trade on Ethereum. From start. Okay, this chart. We clearly can see there Bitcoin was dropping. All right, so Ethereum was holding the top. Okay, now what's happening here within this circle? Similar price action is appearing over there, which we have seen over there, all right, on Bitcoin. So Ethereum still dragging lower while Bitcoin is pushing higher at that. Yeah, so this formation is appearing over there, this formation, setting up for another breakout. And as I said to you, that if that breaks out aggressively for upside, all right, and Ethereum remains close to that low, so you look in this opportunity, this buy opportunity on Ethereum. All right, so rather than chasing Bitcoin for this move, so potential going to be almost the same on both pairs. In terms of potential, let's talk about in terms of potential. All right, so there now you can see that. So Bitcoin, all right, so if we see this move all the way, then there are going to be a buy opportunity. So you look into Ethereum to remain within these areas. Okay, so stay close to these areas, and then you are looking for similar, you know, the way I have shown at that top, at this area. Okay, so hit that low, close to that low, and give you a possible buy opportunity within these areas. Right, within these areas, and stop loss behind that. All right, so you know, target at least 1-to-1 first. All right, and in best case scenario, if you see this keeps pushing higher, okay, I wouldn't say, I mean, you shouldn't chase this trade. This is not a high probability trade, right? This is not a high probability trade. If it keeps pushing higher, yeah, that's okay. All right, so strength on Bitcoin will create a higher probability trades on Ethereum. That's the point here, which you need to understand that. Okay, and you can set your targets like this, and like all the way back to that high. Similar way, the way we sell setup formed over there. So hopefully you got my point now. All right. So if we see sharp breakdown, like I said that there, okay, if we don't see this one more up leg, all right, and we got a breakdown, aggressive breakdown, this move breaks down very, very aggressively, there is no buy opportunity. Do not buy the Ethereum, all right? Okay, do not buy the Ethereum. Then Ethereum will drag more lower. This is not a buy opportunity then. Hopefully you understand my point, guys. So your setup gonna remain over there on Ethereum as long as Bitcoin will keep pushing more higher. And similar scenario gonna play out on the rest of the crypto market. All right, and that's what I have talked about in the previous weekly market outlook. Now let's talk about those coins quickly. So BNB, holding that low. Okay, this is what I have spoken about in the previous weekly market outlook. Last week I was saying that you have to be careful while Bitcoin was falling. All right, and since Bitcoin found its floor at 38, all right, we are having next move is appearing over there on other altcoins. Yeah, so BNB, as long as you see that the Bitcoin is pushing for next leg higher, all right, so these coins going to be a short-term buy opportunity. So for that you need to pay attention over there at this area where the buy opportunity I was showing in the previous weekly market outlook. Yeah, so the risk-taking area, we call that. So if I'm gonna slightly correct it, and okay, so like that, go breakout and continue to keep pushing higher, or go down for another leg. Okay, so similar formation gonna be over there. Almost most of my crypto coins. All right. Okay, so this is gonna be a. I mean, the move has already pushing higher from this low, this previous where we were anticipating it to hold in the previous weekly market. Don't look like that. All right, so you cannot chase that at current price. You have to wait for this to go down and test that low, this area again, okay, and before you this area again before you start looking for buy. So what we are having on a bigger picture, all right, so we still can push more higher on it. All right, this is the place, all right, where the Bitcoin is flirting right now at 50k area. So BNB has the potential to go that much far away, and in the, I guess, 2 days. All right, so we were expecting that move to start appearing over there from that low, so we are still within that wave. So that target has already reached, but where we are anticipating buy short-term buy opportunity within these areas, okay, these areas, and this is the low. So last low held over there, if you remember. Okay, so last buy opportunity we were anticipating here at this area, nice aggressive leg appeared over there. So similarly, short-term, which is already appearing over there, go all the way back to that high, or possible run to the upside. So that was the similar trade we are looking at the current price, short-term buy opportunity. Yeah, this move happened over there for next leg higher. Okay, so March high 2022, we can see March high 2022 on BNB. So have to be careful, guys, if you are buying it, crypto coins. All right, so you have to be careful, right, when you are buying coins at the current price, old coins at the current price. As I said to you guys, you are either looking for trend to continue for more upside, all right, for as you can see, okay, my chart, there was the bottom where you were buying nicely. Okay, this is the bottom, where you can buy those coins for longer term. All right, now at current areas, at current places, you are either looking for short-term trades, okay, like I'm showing already, targets are being shown already. All right, and if we're gonna be lucky, then we're gonna have a next run very much similar like that, and that run gonna go all the way up to March high. All right, so March high, March. All right, so March 2022 high. All right, so that's March 2022 high target. So next run can come on these old coins up to that price, like where the Bitcoin is holding. So Solana was also same. All right, Solana was also same. So by the way, Solana has hit the target, all right, almost hit the target, the March target, almost. Okay, so we were expecting it to, it has expecting it to go up to 140, so almost 140 is reached. All right, so almost 140 we can say that is reached. All right, but still it's a short-term buy opportunities. You see that similar picture we are expecting on Solana, like BNB, all right, or Ethereum or Bitcoin. All right, so this one more leg to go all the way back to this high. All right, so March 2020 high is there, and we can see that it has almost reached. So if we see that the Bitcoin is going break through March 2020 high, okay, then we can expect these old coins to continue to keep following the Bitcoin. All right, so there you are looking for short-term buy opportunities within this flag or whatever you want to call that, wedge. All right, so in the previous weekly market outlook we have talked about that. So I need to slightly change to my formation so that you can see. I mean, this is telling us that the correction is getting on a bigger time frame. All right, so in the previous weekly market outlook we have spoken about that. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame, make some corrections over there, and then okay, so you're gonna see that on a bigger time frame. Okay, so now this is telling us that the correction is getting bigger going in on a daily time frame. So let's just remove some of them, some arrows. All right, so the next price to pay attention is this low. All right, this previous low for risk taking entry, you are watching it to hold. Again, it's a continuation trade. You must be, mindful, buying over there at those areas. There is a possibility for crypto to drop. Okay, so do not buy and forget. It's not a buy and forget coins. Okay, there you are looking for continuation trades. Buy and forget trades appearing over there when they were at bottom for longer term. So we are away from the floors. You have seen my longer term charts, specifically the Bitcoin when it was hitting the lows. So you are not into that situation anymore. Now market is expecting rate cuts, okay, and because of that, crypto is up. All right, so same situation again, same scenario again. All right, so you need to see another leg lower. This is the updated chart. This is the updated chart. You need to see it to tag this low again, this low, and then you're going to be interested. So this is a 4-hour time frame. Obviously going to take some time. You're not going to get that during this week, okay? But the dip trade has already appeared over there at this area, which I was talking about in the previous weekly market outlook. Now you are expecting it to break through and continue, or dip another time, okay, and then continue to keep pushing more higher. All right, so most of my charts going to be similar. Okay, so this is slightly a risky one, okay, because we are still close to the bottom and it can visit the lows. Not a perfect continuation chart like Solana. All right, so you can see over there we are not at a perfect continuation scenario on waves. So you have to be slightly careful. All right, again dip. Hopefully you understand that. I don't think so I need to draw again on it like I have drawn on the Solana. Or all right, so new low, and then you are expecting it to break through, all right, or break out and continue to keep rising aggressively. So most of my charts going to be similar way. So Luna is also getting back to that floor which were expecting it to previously hit. All right, so yeah, it's coming down. All right, so you're showing patience again, waiting for it patiently to hit the floors, and then you're interested to have a buy opportunities on it. I don't see it to break in. It's a dead project. We can say that it's a dead project. All right, but market cap is still healthy over there. All right, and Terra, community is trying to save this project by burning coins. Yeah, they're trying whatever they can to, because it was a big coin, so they're trying. So that's why you can have a couple of good opportunities on this coin for buy. And Luna also same. All right, so they are in a correction. Big daily slow drop is just happening over there, getting back to the floor again. All right, so let them come to this floor, this area, and you are looking this. They are not perfect continuation trades. All right, these are not perfect continuation trades like we have seen on Solana or Ethereum. Okay, Rose is very much similar like Solana. All right, so daily correction is just simply happening over there. We have dip. We were expecting it to dip in the previous weekly market outlook. We got a dip, and this correction to hold that low, right? Okay, so breakout and continue or fall back. I have shown that chart in the previous weekly market outlook. Right, very much similar picture. Okay, so this is also shown daily time frame. March high is over there and sitting close to the floor, and if it take off, then big potential gonna be over there. All right, so in terms of percentage, 470% run can appear over there on that. Yeah, 470% run can appear over there. So these some coins are very, you know, good in terms of potential. So very much similar story. Right? I don't think I need to talk about that a lot. Right? So similar structure, similar patterns, one more leg lower and this previous low where you're paying attention. All right, so this is also same low pring. All right, same story. And avalanche is also, let's slightly get on a bigger time frame where we can see better, you know, picture. All right, so some you know, price action appeared over there. Same story like we have spoken about in the previous weekly market outlook. And so like this way, these lows, and let's remove that green box. All right, the new low you're paying attention is this. So price already moved away from that low. Okay, so the next place you are looking at to hold double bottom, this area, double bottom. All right, avalanche to take off, double bottom at this area, that place. Okay, so double bottom at this area. So most of my chart you're gonna see, guys, similar you know, setup. So we have seen this is the only chart which went up, by the way. All right, so the trade which we were anticipating, NEM was the only chart which went up for this next leg higher. Since, you know, we talked about this trade, the continuation trade, NEM was the only, you know, I guess NEM was the only which went higher aggressively than others. All right, so if it gets to that low again, yeah, you're paying attention for similar trade. All right, this previous low, the risk taking place. So wet chain also similar. I don't think so I need to talk about that. Yeah, you guys got the new lows, you're paying attention at that new lows. It's a daily correction which is just appearing over there everywhere on these old coins. Okay, that daily low to hold and short term. Okay, so let me tell you what's happening. Okay, let me tell you what's happening here on this clean chart. You're gonna get the idea how to trade on that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna, you know, draw a formation, a trend, a pattern formation. We had a strong aggressive run on the coins. All right, so buyers came into this aggressive move so aggressively. All right, and holding. So what's happening now? Price went into correction because some buyers are selling, but not selling. Aggressive sellers are not appearing over there. All right, so sellers are appearing over there. So slow. Sellers are not countering that aggressive move at the moment. So people are taking their profit, which is causing that formation to appear over there. All right, so like this formation. So yeah. So you can say that, you know, zigzag or WXYZ or ABC, whatever you want to call that. So it's just simply a price behavior, price action, which is appearing over there. So buyers, longer term buyers are still holding over there. Some, are realizing their profit, which is causing that slow correction to appear over there. So where you're paying attention, every time when you see that the lower low or prices testing the previous low is appearing over there, you are showing it, your interest over there for buy within this area. Yeah. So yeah, if it is not going to break out for the next leg higher, then what it will do, it will at least go higher for this leg, okay, and give you short-term profit taking over there like that. All right, and once they're going to be end of that correction, you're going to see another aggressive run. That's how this price behavior moves. That's how this pattern moves. All right, and has a high probability to trade. So there you are trying to catch the lows of that a pattern and looking to break out aggressively for upside. All right, so if it doesn't continue, at least it will correct back. All right, so correct back. That's how crypto once crypto is in trending and the corrections are appearing over there, that's how they moves. Okay, so that's why most of my charts are similar. So new low is found over there. So next time when price comes to that new low, yeah, it's time to watch price to hold that low and continue to keep pushing more higher. Hopefully you guys got my point. Right. So yeah, same again. I don't think I need to talk about that a lot. New low, just change your structure and stuff. All right, same again. New low is just play, found over there. This new low need to pay attention that there. All right, so new low found over there at this area, need to pay attention. All these coins which were trending following the Bitcoin. Okay, so same. It pushed up slightly. New low found over there at this area. Okay, so price to come next time over there and need to pay attention at that low. EOS, same. All right, so aggressive sell was there on EOS. All right, new low found over there within that daily correction, and you're paying attention over there. Okay, very much. So these coins has the potential to run. The coins which I'm showing, guys, these coins have the potential to run, somewhere close to 500% return. All right, at average, all these coins. Yeah. So some of them 490, 480, and some of them can go up to 700 like this. Okay, we'll look at that natural gas. All right, so yeah, similar 450. Yeah, so we were expecting this low. Yeah, new low found. If not the bigger move, then at least short-term trade. All right, like these areas. Okay, and if big run comes over there, bang. Same Shiba, new low found over there. All right, so Rune, new low found over there. So this is also in a daily correction. So went higher, so went into a daily correction. So very much similar. Okay, new low found. Let's remove that and find this low. All right, and short term first. You're at least 1-to-1 target first. At least 1-to-1 target first. All right, and in best case scenario, go all the way back to that previous high. All right, and in best, extreme best case scenario, go and hit the 22 March. All right, so Kawa. Okay, same again, this low found. ADA, same. All right, so ADA, the coins which I have shown here, okay, from there to there, the coins which I was talking about from you know, the rows to here within these areas, they are having, you know, good potential. So coins, some of them, the, you know, coins there, they have already made their move, so we may not get that much you know, potential on these coins. Like, you know, let me check the, you know, right, so 160-70% return. All right, so yeah, but for short term they are okay, as I said, for short term. They are having, you know, good. All right, so for short term, again, new low found over there, and there you're paying attention within these areas. Oita slightly moved away from that low where we were talking about for buy opportunity, continuation buy opportunity. Oita is also close to the floor, right? But the trade is very much similar. All right, just need to upgrade the structure. Reason why I didn't update, so that you guys can remember the previous one, what we were talking about in the previous. All right, so this low again, continuation formation, and at least for 1-to-1 first. Okay, so go down, new low or previous low, and bang up. Okay, let's remove that so we can see a bit more clear structure here. Doge also same. So I guess enough. Yeah, so most of the coins are same daily correction. They are in that daily correction. So new low that crashed. All right, so daily correction, so you are paying Cortex, you went higher already. All right, so Phantom, Sia coin went lower. I was expecting this to drop because the rest of the coins were dropping and this was still holding at 13. No, it's dropped. All right, and a bit aggressive. We don't have a continuation formation over there at the moment for upside. All right, so yeah, KuCoin is also setting up for the similar move. They're going to be a easy, you know, as I said, if Bitcoin goes higher, yeah, simple, you know, buy opportunity going to be over there, back to this high. All right, so this low, I'm paying attention, holding, people are holding their longs here at this area. All right, so short term, first of all, you're looking for 1-to-1. All right, and in best case scenario, just take off for the next leg higher, right, and go and test that top. All right, so yeah, that's it, enough for the coins at the moment. And now let's talk about the currencies, and then I'm gonna come on to the indexes. So we have Terra. All right, so Terra Classic is also same. We have seen some strength, all right, on Terra Classic, guys. Hopefully the stream is okay on trading view. All right, so this low, okay, so we have seen some move over there. At least 23% move happened over there. As I said in the previous weekly market outlook, you are paying attention once price gonna tag this previous low. So I was saying it to tag that 20 and then go higher from 0.02. all right, so 0.02. so yeah, so again 20, yeah, 0.02. 0.02 is the price you're watching, and in best case scenario, if it falls to 0.01, the 0.01 gonna be also a good price to watch. All right, both prices are good to watch. So 0.02, and there is a possibility for it to break down below 0.02, and the ideal price is going to be 0.01 for buy on Terra. So DXY, as I said, that after the Fed rate decision, you are simply expecting it to go down, all right? and we may see, you know, small push up on dollar in that. You can expect, all right? I mean like this. Okay, this possibility exists over there, right? We can expect. All right, so the question here during the Fed rate decision going to be that how yields are going to move, how yields are going to get impacted by the Fed rate decision. So we are expecting yields to fall and so the dollar. So you are watching the yields specifically. Falls to 0.01. The 0.01 going to be also a good price to watch. All right, both prices are good to watch. So point. Okay, so I guess you don't have you know, double sound there. Okay. So you know, the yield's gonna be important during the Fed rate decision, guys. So we need to look at the yields first, and then gonna talk about the dollar. So this 10-year yield. All right. So the idea here is that you know, specifically the two. All right. So two. So short end yield. So if you're gonna pull out again inflation, United States inflation year on year, we clearly can see that that's hitting at 3 mark, right? So sitting up at 3.4, and 2-year yield is sitting at 4.33, right? So huge catch-up move needs to appear over there, right? Between the inflation, 4 point, almost 1% move on 2-year yields needs to appear over there. In longer term, you know, 2.3% move needs to appear over there, because the target is 2% inflation, right? And it has to go to that direction. So after the Fed rate decision, we may see, you know, sell off on the, I mean, yields can go down, and we may see bond buyings can appear over there. Okay, and yeah, this to go down and 10 years to fall too, and dollar to just simply follow up the 10-year yield. Okay, this is the 10-year yield. 10-year yield to, so 10-year yield to fall. Okay, at least up to this low, this previous low, at least after the Fed rate decision, and in best case scenario that low. All right, they hit this low. So they're gonna try whatever to say that higher for longer. Okay, all right. So market can push higher. Okay, higher for longer. I mean, they can sell bond, right? So higher for longer, but this is not a sustainable move, all right? So for longer term, so still going to be a sell opportunity. I mean, after hitting that high or slightly going, you know, high above that high, and still going to be a sell opportunity for downside on the dollar. Okay, so we can expect DXY to go down. All right, so right now we are having a pressure on the euro, which is causing the dollar to stay higher. Okay, so same picture here. I guess I have, you know, yeah, told you last week that we still can see one more leg higher, guys. So we had that one more leg higher. So what you are simply expecting, All right, so if I'm gonna make it simple analysis, all right, so this plays to hold, all right, and price to just keep falling all the way back to that low, so at least up to this low, and the best case scenario that low. All right, so we still can see another leg higher, okay, because of the Fed rate decision. As I said, that if it goes, then continue to keep dragging lower from that high. So on euro, so euro is a short-term buy opportunity, right? So, but as I said to you guys, you have to be careful, as we are having rate the CN, we got a gap over there, and the price, falling, as we have got the comments from the ECB officials saying that rate cut is coming, causing the euro to go down. All right, so I would suggest you to keep eyes on this area. All right, so watch that price action, short-term trade appears, look for it to go higher. All right, and stay into that trade before the Fed rate the CN, and if breakout aggressively, then bang on. All right, okay, so also make sure you understand that it slightly can drag lower before we're gonna get that move to happen, so keep that thing in mind. So pay attention, time to watch. Same goes with the pound is not at a best spot where you can expect it to buy. Yeah, so we are having rate the CN on both. BOE is also coming, similar story, they also going to be under pressure, same step as same stuff going to be over there. Yeah, higher for longer, or cuts are coming, and it's under pressure because of that, holding that high, staying under pressure, holding that resistance area, that resistance area. So yeah, so structure, we are looking for this formation. Okay, breakout and continue to keep pushing more higher, or drag for one more leg lower. Not a best pair to trade this week for short term. It's okay if you are trying to counter it from that top. We are trying to counter it from that top, looking for short term opportunities every time, and it tests that high. All right, and yeah, these moves which are just appearing over there, so not a best buy the breakout opportunity or what, or like that. All right, and in case if it breaks out after the Fed rate the CN, yeah, it can continue to keep pushing more higher, but you don't have a perfect buy opportunity. Yeah, in case if you see that during the week it's testing that this area, that low, and holding that, then you are looking it to go higher than the way arrows are showing. Okay, so same goes with the Australian dollar, right? Looking for this to go back up. We are expecting it to go back up, but for short term we still can visit that low on lower time frame. All right, this low where the euro is heading. So right now you are not looking it to buy over there. All right, this is not a buy opportunity. You are simply looking for a short term sell opportunity. Okay, so it's ready to look for short-term sell opportunity, the Australian dollar. Okay, it's hitting that low. Euro is under pressure, hitting that low, and you are looking this target first. All right, so these lows. So short-term sell opportunity. You're looking for that short-term sell opportunity, And in best case scenario, it can fall all the way to, I mean, let me pull out some, you know, clear targets over there. Let's remove those arrows and make it clear. Okay, so buy opportunity for after the Fed rate decision, but right now you are paying attention for short-term sell opportunity at these areas, right? And looking for that trade. Pay attention at these areas where price is struggling right now, and look for at least 1-to-1 first. All right, or go all the way back to these areas, that low, and in best case scenario, go all the way back to that low. Okay, so that's what you're looking. So same goes it goes here. So after the Fed rate decision, breakout, go higher. All right, that trade. Okay, that and it's setting up for that move to happen. So for right now, you are looking for, still looking for till Fed rate decision. You're looking short term for short term to drop. Okay, and after the Fed rate decision, go back up. All right, so this place, so it's slightly lower than that place. Okay, so hit that, and there you are looking for, again, at least 1-to-1 risk reward ratio first. Okay, and in best case scenario, you're looking to go all the way back to that low, this previous low, and from these lows you are again looking for this to buy opportunity. Okay, so this move first, this move, okay, that move, yeah, we are honestly, we are looking right now it to drop. All right, at the current price, we are trying to catch the move. All right, and moves have already been caught, even during this outlook. Yeah, so this move already traded on this move already, and that's what I said to my group members, that you are looking for this to go down. All right, so it was forming sell opportunities for short term. Yeah, so this short term sell opportunity already appeared over there, so it's pushing higher. Yeah, so you're paying attention it to go down, and if it breaks and push more higher, still gonna be a sell opportunity. All right, so this is forming a sell opportunity. So price may not test that area, that place where I'm talking about to look for sell. Okay, I'm just trying to be more optimistic that the price gonna hold that resistance area and gonna drop from that resistance area. That's why showing sell opportunity over there. Otherwise, we are looking for sell at the current price like that. All right, let me show you like how, like the 3-minute time frame which I have just shown you at the start, right? Like that trade has already appeared over there with 8 pip move has already appeared over there like that. So similar trade gonna appear over the multiple. Why that trade? Okay, why that trade? Why this trade can appear over there again every time when price is pushing higher these tops or forming new high? Why that trade can appear over there? We can see that the euro is falling. All right, pound is under pressure, so gold, silver was under pressure, so that's causing the euro, specifically the euro fall back to the bottom, is a sign that the dollar still can gain, right? Is a lead for you. So that's why you are trying to counter them every time from, they test that high, and you see that euro still keep falling, okay, or gold, silver still keep falling. They're going to be a counter trend short term this opportunity. Yeah, so same goes with the euro. Yeah, so dollar chief, last week we were talking about one more leg higher. All right, so short term buy opportunity at this area, and that move to happen and then drop. So picture is very much same again. Okay, so we are expecting it to go all the way back to that low, specifically after the Fed rate decision. I guess I don't need to talk about that much. All right, and we have I have, what it can do, it can still push back to the top, all right, like euro has done back to the bottom. So short term still a buy opportunity at this area, and then again sell from that top. All right, this place. So if we're gonna look at there, we can see that this is at the top, all right, and it has to go back to that top, this area. Right, this place. Euro has taken out that low, and dollar shape still can push back to that top before going to get down. Okay, pound CAD, again same picture like last week. We have spoken about that, to drop from that top. Yeah, it's dropping. This is the trade, and you shouldn't chase that at the current price. Yeah, so it's a 4-hour time frame move, and if it pulls back to that high, there's going to be a sell opportunity, all right, like that move. So there where you're going to pay attention, these charts you need to catch, these charts, all right. So these two charts you need to catch, these two charts. Pound CAD also, but these two charts. So there is a rate decision going to happen on the Bank of England during this week. So I guess Thursday, yeah. So we are having a rate decision Thursday on pound, all right, and yeah, we can expect them to be dovish, simply inflation falling. So simply lead is there, as I have said in the previous weekly market outlook. Let's just look at that, all right. So euro is falling, so euro is falling against the Australian dollar, going down, all right, and the pound is still holding highs. Daily time frame, let's look at there. Okay, so euro started to go down because ECB was dovish, but this move is still holding highs. Okay, so you can understand that if I'm going to pull out my FEB lines over there, that's going to be the best indicator to understand that. Okay, so we already made the move at below 50%, all right, of this bullish move. So 50% comes there. So Bank of England rate is going to be over there. It's holding that high. This is the area, I mean, top to pay attention. We may not test that, and price can break down and continue like it is trying to do, all right. So best to I mean, the flag, yeah, setting up over there for breakout. Pay attention at the high, wait for this to hold that, and then drag all the way up to this at least 50%, all right. Or in best case scenario, tag that low. Okay, so let me look at your natural gas, seems to me. Okay, and then I will come back to the rest of the pairs. Natural gas, it's coming down. Yeah, simple. I guess you are tracking it already. Yeah, if you're tracking it already, but this time you have to be careful. Last week news broke out that Biden banned, right? So Biden frozen the export of the American gas, all right, and we haven't seen a big move into the market, but this time you have to be very careful. The reason is that we are already in the January. February is just starting. February, March, April, yeah, we passed the winter. This is telling you that demand can fall, all right, and if demand falls, so you may not get the price to jump, all right. So we have been through the December was a good, all right, and June, people were preparing for the winter to come, and the bullish move happening over there, all right, and similar, December went higher. So it's coming down. Why it's coming down? Simply it's telling you that the winter is over and demand is faltering. Okay, so it can drag more lower, all right. It can drag more lower, or even can fall below this to 17, all right, and can go up to to 190, all right, or below 2. So you don't need to be aggressive or start looking for buy, all right, because fundamentals are not there behind which can drive it to go higher, all right, for upside. So EU already having enough reserve. So yeah, so simply looking for price action at this place, all right, the previous low at 215. So if buyers come in, you're showing your interest over there. Yeah, so if it fall below this area and goes to 190, yeah, 190 is gonna be a good price. 190 is obviously going to be a good price even during the winter, all right, during the summer. So yeah, it's going to be a good price to just keep countering them every time, and you see that the price is coming close to 2 or below 2 for short-term buying or even for longer term. So previously, when oil went negative, we have seen that the natural gas went up to 142, yeah, 142. So 142 going to be the extreme low. I guess we're not going to see oil negative again. So 190, yeah, going to be a good price to counter it. So yes, let it get down, let it get back to the low, and start looking for it to go back up again. All right, so look for short-term trades this time, not for big move to the upside. As I said that weather is changing. So or the other thing which can drive it aggressively higher is the geopolitics. Geopolitics can drive it aggressively higher if things get worse. From as we know that yesterday, 3 American soldiers died in the Jordan Syrian territory, and pressure is building on the America to attack directly on Iran. If that happens, things are escalating. So that can drive it simply higher. Oil and natural gas can jump. So that can drive. Yeah, obviously if things get escalated, then gold, silver, commodities, these which are which behaves positively when these kind of geopolitics scenario appears over in the world. So obviously going to be a buy story. So dollar CAD going to be a bearish, all right, so bearish. So you need to keep that thing in mind, all right. So as I said, that the trade going to be here. Trade going to be here, guys, for this week off during the Bank of England trade this in. So if I'm going to pull out the Euro Oz, okay, so there you can see that the Euro Australian dollar is already lower, and almost remove that 50% of that move. Okay, so this is telling you that the opportunities. So where are you paying attention? You're not chasing at this area. If you're going to get into this area, yeah, so where are you going to be safe? Putting stop loss, all right? So you have to put stop loss within these areas, and price is already running within that sideways market and can get stopped out over there. So best is to, yeah, it won't fall aggressively, I guess, before the Bank of England rate this year, all right? It won't fall. Yeah, so after that we may see movement into the market. So this is the best place where you're paying attention. Okay, if it comes over there, you're paying attention over there, looking your stop loss in a safe territory and looking for a trade to go up to this area first, all right? And in best case scenario, continue to keep falling all the way up to that place, right? So a nice trade, seems nice trade. 1 to 5, 1 to 15 kind of potential can appear over there. Yeah, so good potential. So as long as you see that the euro remains under pressure, keeps falling, and keeps going down against the Australian dollar, yeah, pound gonna behave very similar manner. So pound gonna be a sell opportunity then. All right. So yeah, that's, I mean, let me pull out some arrows on that. Okay, this is, so if it breaks down aggressively, yeah, so you have to chase that. So I would suggest you to not chase it, the breakdown. To get a good risk reward ratio. So right, like that. Same goes with the pound New Zealand dollar. All right, so you understand that now. So paying attention at that high, stop somewhere at a safe place behind that. Okay, first target gonna be this, and in best case scenario, keep falling. Okay, these gonna be the targets you're looking for. Right, these gonna be the targets you're looking for. Euro Oz already heading towards the bottom, towards the low. All right, and you don't have much on them. Okay, if pullback appear over there, then you're looking for that pullback to continue. Euro New Zealand dollar too, heading lower. All right, so that place, and if pull back, hold that, and then continue to keep falling. Okay, now what's gonna happen basically? Neo gas or natural gas? I don't understand that the symbol name. Maybe just explain well. So Neo, NIO or NEO? Natural gas. I have already shown natural gas chart. Neo, crypto or gas. Okay, I got it. Neo. I will look at that. Okay, so Aussie Chief is same like last week. We still can see another leg higher back up. All right, so same Kiwi Chief, Kiwi Cat to go back up. 1 second. Okay, so Kiwi Cat gonna be a buy opportunity, very much similar like the New Zealand dollar. All right, so you're paying attention at that low, looking for this to go higher, and short-term upper target gonna be within these areas and go all the way back to that high. Same goes with the Aussie Cat. All right, so these areas to hold and go there or all the way for the next leg. Okay, Euro Pound is hitting the floor, this area. So during the Bank of England rate, the CN, you're looking to bounce back from that low. Pound Chief is already dragging lower. Okay, so Euro Pound is going down. Pound Chief is already falling, means the pound is falling, but pound is not falling against the euro. Okay, so after Bank of England rate the CN, this is gonna be a good pair to watch. Okay, go back up all the way back to that high, or at least give you a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Pound Chief already going down. All right, so continue to keep falling, specifically after the Bank of England rate the CN. All right, same like last week. So Australian dollar to also fall, very much similar story. Not a quick moving pair at the moment, slow moving. All right, and Chief Yen again, very much similar like the last week. Okay, we'll look at the Nasdaq 100 index. So looking for this to drag lower from that top. All right, so holding that high, so same like last week, still bullish, slowly pushing higher and looking for this to aggressively drop. Okay, so Euro Yen again, very much similar like the dollar yen. So once you see that the dollar yen goes down after the Fed rate decision, you are simply looking for this to go down to. Okay, so this move you are looking first all the way back to that low, these areas. Okay, pound yen, same at the high, very much similar like last week. This wedge at the top, dollar yen to goes down, and you're looking for these highs and that target short term and big move to the downside. Okay, dollar yen, as spoken about this previously. Dollar Chinese yuan to go down and this to break down after the Fed rate decision specifically. All right, so euro rate is falling. Euro going to be the best currency to fund the carry trade, and euro yen going to be the best chart once ECB start cutting the rate. All right, best currency to go down. All right, so you're paying attention these areas and looking for this sharp aggressive breakdown and continue to keep falling. Easy charts, they are at the top. No need to talk about a lot on them. Just need to pay attention at those resistance areas and looking for these moves to happen. Okay, same. We had that one more leg lower last week. This one more small move. Right, so same again. It to test that top and start falling to the downside. Okay, Kiwi yen is holding that high. So you're paying attention at this area, that place, and drop and continue to keep dragging lower. EuroCAD is dragging more lower. Last week we know that it can drag more lower up to this area. All right, so not a best currency at the moment. Okay, it has already moved, so continue to keep dragging lower. CAD chief go back up. All right, counter trend chart. So if it tests that low, then you're looking to counter it for upside. Risky counter, okay, when you go against the chief. And this is your leading pair for the dollar movements. So PBOC setting up, reference rate at 7.10. All right, and yes, you're looking it to break down and continue to keep dragging lower towards the target, and dollar to just follow up this. All right, and ignore this. It is at the top. Still bullish on it, by the way. Right, not expecting it to fall big for the dollar rand, right, but still bullish on it. And the euro chief to bounce back from these lows again. Okay, buy opportunity on euro chief. So US 30. So someone was asking for the Nasdaq 100 index. As I said to you guys, they are still bullish. Okay, and short term still a buy on them. But on a bigger time frame, we are expecting a correction to appear over there. So if you're gonna counter them, so it's a very risky, business to counter, indices at the moment. They're very, very strong. So you only can stick to the short-term buy opportunities. All right, that's it. And during the Fed rate decision, we may see movement into the market. All right, into the indices. Okay, so if Fed is going to be too hawkish, all right, we may see drop on the indices. And as I said that if inflation, keeps falling and Fed start cutting interest rate, we may see, more upside on the indices. So short-term bullish simply. Okay, so short-term bullish story. So these lows to hold and these previous lows to hold and stay short-term bullish back to that high. All right. Short-term bullish within these areas. So same goes with the Dow. Okay, Dow already went higher and testing that high. Okay, but Nasdaq is not. So Nasdaq is still close to that low. So we may see some good buying opportunities on Nasdaq 100 index during the New York session. So Dow is heading higher. Okay, if Dow hit that low, then you can have a buy the dip opportunity for short term. All right, like this move or next leg higher. So same goes with the S&P 500. S&P 500 is also trying to make the new high. So I will suggest you to pay attention at these places for short term buying opportunities within these areas. Okay, let the price pull back to those areas, and then you are looking for this to continue. All right, so same goes with the small caps. Last week we were expecting that next leg to appear over there. All right, and it's pushing higher. So you're paying attention. Similarly, within that triangle lows, you're watching price action within these triangle lows, okay, within these areas, and looking for this short-term trade, and in best case scenario for more upside. All right, so European indices, we can see that they have made the move which we were talking about last week. All right, either break out and continue to keep pushing more higher, or go down. So they broke out and went higher. So structure is going to be very much similar, all right, but slightly changed. Okay, they can continue to keep breaking out, or another leg lower, and then give us you know, buy opportunities over there at this previous low. Okay, continue to keep rising, or fall back and hold that previous low. So same gonna be on Euro stock. Euro stock also did the same. Okay, so same, fall back to this low and then give us a buy opportunity. Yeah, let me. All right, so this correction is over. So next leg is appearing over there. Fall back to that low and then give us a buy opportunity, or just keep pushing more higher and start correcting after that. So it's gone, pushing higher. Yeah, same goes with the Frankfurt T, same structure. We you know, on this we had that last week. So hold that previous top, all right, and fall back into this low, and then this is basically our formation. Okay, we still may see another leg lower within that formation now. UK 100 is also very much similar. So Nikkei is still bullish, and ASX, I mean S&P ASX is also did the same. Okay, so similar you know, formation again, one more drop and then go higher. All right, test this low, or just keep pushing more higher for upside. Okay, gold is a simple bullish story. Okay, so last week we were anticipating this previous low or new low. So price slightly, you know, jumped before hitting that low. I mean, did not exactly hit that previous floor. So again, same this week. If you are, you know, interested, then at least price to fall back within these areas. Okay, so still similar picture like EU indices. Okay, like they have done, they have broke out. Gold to do the same. Gold to do the same, breakout and go back up. All right, so silver is pushing higher, and need to change that formation slightly. Okay, so it should be like that way now. Let me remove that arrow. Okay, so if Fed helps silver to break down and test the low, okay, there's gonna be a price action place to watch for buy again. All right, and I guess we're not gonna get, you know, sell off on these, and they're gonna go back up. So continuation. Okay, in the previous weekly market outlook, we were expecting buy opportunity at this area, at this low, but price slightly went lower. And in the previous weekly market outlook, we were expecting it to rebound or slightly drag lower and then go higher. So this is the formation. Okay, so yeah, this is the formation. You are paying attention, you know, again, if it tests that low again, buy. I wouldn't suggest you to chase the continuation. Okay, I wouldn't suggest you to chase that continuation. You're gonna have much better opportunities on other pairs for buy, for selling the dollar rather than going after the silver, like Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. All right, so they are sitting still close to the previous lower. Kiwi CAD, Aussie CAD, those charts. So gold, oil went higher. As I was saying, that oil going to be a buy opportunity within these areas. Yeah, so situation is not good enough for the oil to drop in the Middle East. Yeah, so and every time when you see that the oil is falling, going to be a buy opportunity. So rise is not pretty much strong, aggressive, so slow rise. All right, so yeah, so this is the formation. It can continue, keep pushing more higher, or we can have another leg lower towards the 60-65 areas. So if test that 60-65 area, still going to be a buy opportunity. All right, you don't have a perfect opportunity on it right now. Okay, so yeah, that's it, I think. So on these stocks, we'll talk about them next week. So we have spoken about them already last week. So you are talking about the NEO, all right, and gas and USD. Yeah, I don't think so I need to talk about much. If you understand the concept which I have spoken about already on these old coins, then I guess you got the idea that what is happening here on this NEO, and what to do. We'll look at the UX. Okay, so daily formation is appearing over there, similar like other old coins. Okay, so similar behavior, similar price action. Fall is happening, but fall is pretty slow, and you are expecting it to form new low within that area. All right, and then you are expecting it to, yeah, at least this low or new low, and then you're expecting this wedge which is just forming over there, that to break out. That's your formation. All right, so now this wedge is telling us that the drop is happening but slowing down to the downside. All right, and the buyers are getting in. All right, they are not so aggressive buyers over there. Okay, we still can have another drop, and very much similar like this formation can play out. All right, like this. So basically the place you're watching is this previous low. All right, so let me check. Gas, a bit, I mean, very much similar, but on current time frame very much similar, but on this bigger time frame not similar. All right, so we got a huge aggressive jump over there on this, and then pump and dump simply. All right, so I guess it will take some time to give you a similar kind of next run for upside. All right, so I don't think so we're gonna have a similar kind of run anytime soon. All right, I guess we're not gonna have. So it is going to stay under pressure. All right, but yes, short term still you can expect it to stay within this slow drop. Okay, so very much, I mean, this is basically a sign that the sellers are, when the coins goes into this formation, is a sign that the sellers are exhausting. All right, and we are at floor. We are at floor. So let's pull out this. It can drag more lower. This is basically, I don't see this is a bias structure at the moment. All right, I see this, that the price gonna remain within that structure for a while before we're gonna have this to break for upside. Okay, we may see something like that kind of move. So yeah, so the simple analysis, if I'm gonna make on it, is that you paying attention on every time when price is forming new lows. All right, you see these lows, every time when price is forming new lows, you're paying attention. All right, currently we can say that the double bottom, but I guess it's struggling to go back up. We may see new low. All right, so new low, and the target you are looking for short term, these moves. All right, like that move, these moves, and you're gonna be lucky if it breaks out very, very aggressively for upside. All right, like these moves. So new low, not a best coin at the moment. All right, it can be a good coins when it was rising. All right, when it was doing like that way. Yeah, 1100%, 1200% rise over there. So I guess we're not going to have that kind of rise anytime soon on it. Yeah, so you have to adopt this price behavior, what price is doing right now within that. All right, so bottom is not in place yet. This behavior is telling us that bottom is not in place. We still can, form, new lows on it. Okay, so I guess this $5 price is still expensive. Wix, so you said that Wix. Wix and Neo is a buy opportunity. Okay, I said this Neo shares, gonna be a buy opportunity. Yeah, for longer term, buying and holding for longer term. So Wix also longer term a buy opportunity. Yeah, specifically ahead of the Fed rate. If Fed is going to derail the markets, then we can see a buy opportunity on Wix. All right, so this is last time when Wix was coming close to this floor, buying, and then bang, we have seen crash 2018, and Wix went up. So I guess we're not going to have that kind of scenario at the moment on Wix. All right, but yes, it's a short-term buy opportunity if you trade on Wix. All right, every time when you see that the Wix comes low at these areas. Okay, so check the price with your broker and then trade on that. So the price which I see is 13.94. all right, so you shouldn't, it's not a buy here at this area. Okay, the buy I have shown you, it's here at this area. Buy I have shown you the Nasdaq 100 index. All right, so we may see drop on this after the Fed rate, the CN. Okay, if it goes down, then indices will go back up. So buy are going to be over there for short term on indices. So it is already up from this 1250. So for VIX simply is a buy opportunity when it comes to these lows. For short, you should be careful for selling the VIX at these areas, because spike can happen at any time. All right, so spike can happen at any time, like these spikes. All right, so it's a risky business to selling the VIX at current price, even for short term. Yeah, but okay for buying from the lows. All right, so I guess enough for today. Yeah, so a quick recap of the last week. All right, so technically the pair to trade for longer term is the dollar yen after the Fed rate, the CN. That's going to be the pair you watching after the Fed rate, the CN. Okay, so if I'll talk about that again and show you the reason behind that, why. Okay, what I need to do is to pull out the inflation chart. All right, I need to pull out the US INTR, okay, US interest rate. I need to pull out the US, let's pull out the 10-year yield, okay, and let's pull out the inflation from JPIRYY. All right, and let's pull out the JPINTR on it. Okay, so we have drawn a couple of charts on it. Let's look at this. So US IRYY, so that's in the US inflation, and then US INTR, okay, interest rate, which is sitting at the high 550, and inflation is at 3.4. all right, and US 10-year yield is sitting at 4.11. On the other side, in Japan, inflation is sitting at 2.6, while the interest rate is negative 1%. All right. So rates are set to fall in the US. All right. And inflation gonna remain close to high in the Japan as long as we don't see a Bank of Japan comes out from that negative interest rate. All right. So negative interest rate is not a tight monetary policy to bring down the inflation. It's a very loose monetary policy. All right. So negative interest rate is a ultra loose monetary policy. So negative interest rate cannot bring down the inflation. So you only can have lower inflation by external factors in the Japan. External factors can push the inflation down in Japan. All right. So what's happening here within this box, guys? So the window is closing for the Bank of Japan. The rates are coming down. All right. So rates coming down means that the other central banks, they are looking to ease the policy to push the inflation higher. Okay. While the Bank of Japan, haven't moved yet. They haven't, moved out from the negative interest rate policy. So if inflation is falling around the world, then they're going to be, if Bank of Japan don't change the policy at all right, so they're going to be more pressure for them to even go into further negative territory to push the inflation higher when they're going to be slowed down. All right, so window is closing for them after having tighter policy around the world. All right, the cycle is closing. The tighter monetary policy cycle is closing. We are entering into the easy monetary policy cycle. All right, but Bank of Japan is still in the easing cycle, loose monetary policy cycle. So window is closing for them, so they have to act. All right, so what's going to happen? So rates going to come down in the US. All right, and there is a very good chance that rates gonna get out from the negative territory in Japan. That can drive the dollar yen lower. So this is a bigger picture, longer term picture, which is going to play out on yen pairs. All right, so we are having signs on euro yen. Euro yen can be a best play out for longer term, as we can see that the ECB is hinting out that for rate cut. Okay, so rate cut hint. So after Bank of Fed rate this year, you're looking at to break out and continue to keep pushing lower. All right, so if Fed is going to be hawkish, no surprise. All right, so another push, another leg higher, that top. All right, and still gonna be a longer term sell opportunity on dollar yen. All right, so thank you very much for coming in and hanging out with me for this weekly market outlook, and we'll see you back again in another weekly market outlook. Until then, bye and have a great profitable week, guys. Thank you.